Yes, good morning, class. How are you feeling? Not so bad. Not so bad. It's nice to hear from you. For probably those who are joining me, my name is Joseph Makari, and I'll be taking you. Where is the register? Please, class. The register. I gave you the register earlier, and I'm not seeing it here. Thank you. So I'll confirm if you're all in. I'll start here with Christine.
Present.
Cyrus. Present. Magari. Present. Frida.
Present.
Yes. Present. Agnes. Agnes. Agnes is laughing. I know you. Jebet. And Kamani.
Present.
Thank you. So I'll be taking you on electric principles. That is the subject. Electric principles. So our subject is electric principles. Electric principles. I hope you understand these short forms. But don't write for me short forms. Write for me the electric principles. Under electric principles, we shall be dealing with today's topic of electrostatics. So today's topic is electrostatics. This is the electrostatics 2. Do you remember when you were doing your first module, you did electrostatic 1?
Yes.
And we said what is electrostatic, if somebody can remember. Okay. It's this long term electrostatic. Yes, Madam, try. Just try it. It is understandable. Even you have something. Anything what you know about electrostatics? Yes, Madam, come on.
A branch that deals with the study of charges, electric charges.
Yeah, it deals with the study of electric charges. It's very right. You have something to say? So electrostatics, probably mostly is the branch of physics that deals with the study of the charges. Mostly the movement of charges. And you can see here we've got created charges, created ladies and created men. So there's this idea of repulsion and expulsion, and expulsion. So our objectives, we have objectives that I think we should all be aware of. And it will be objective number 1. I don't know why I wrote it somewhere in here. Okay, objective number 1 is you have to write objective in different colors so that we know. By the end of this topic, you should know something. First of all, it is introduction of electrostatics. Introduction of electrostatics. Something like that. 2. And then objective number 2 is, so in this introduction we shall say it is like define. And then number 2 we shall say electrostatic quantities and units. Electrostatics quantities and units. Units, it means units of measurements. So electrostatic, basically, we have to introduce it, and I'm saying that electrostatics is the movement of charges. It's the movement of charges from one point to another. That is electrostatics. And I think I've defined. And from there, we're done with that. So we shall go and try to find some, these are quantities and units. Before I go to quantities and units, again the class can remember there are quantities that are used in electrostatics. There are some quantities used in electrostatics. If you can know any quantities used in electrostatics, you have something. Don't put away your phones, please. Put away your phones. Kindly. I know some of us have been trying to go to ChatGPT, but don't worry. In class, we're here to learn. You don't know. force, you know, we have electrostatic 1 and electrostatic 2. So force, this one is electrostatic 1. Any other? Yes? Electric charge, electric charge. Thank you. You see now you can remember what we did in electrostatic 1. Any other thing? Thank you.
Energy.
You have energy. Very good. All these come from electrostatic 1. If you can remember, we did something like that. So today we are dealing with 2. And the quantities that we are going to use in electrostatics 2. I prepared a chart for you here. If you have one, please use Dora, Barasa. I know you are from home. You can put that chart there so that people can look at it. They will be able to see some quantities. They will remember. So before that, I can as well be looking at others which are not written there. The others that are not written. We have electric current. Electric current. If you can tell me, I know most of you are electricians or engineers. You know electric current. What is electric current? Anybody? Electric current? Just electric current. Yes?
It's a measure of flow of electrons.
It's a measure of flow of electrons. And these are units of electric current. Is amperes. So that one, you know, that is one of the we are going to study. And you know, in this combination, we have to say those quantities and the units. And somehow we have to know the symbols, because we shall be using them more and more. And electrostatics is wide. It is a very wide topic. So we shall try to minimize our content so that it fits here. But it's a wide topic. So one of them is electric current, which is a flow of electrons, and the unit is ampere, isn't it? Another one is electric potential. Electric potential, yes, voltage, thank you. So electric potential is what? Is voltage. The units of measurement is voltage, isn't it? We have things like electric force. Electric force. Units of measurements, do you know? Do you know? We don't know. So electric force, this is the force exerted by an electron, by an electric field on a charged particle. It's a force exerted on an electrical field, on a charged particle. So those are few definitions that they are not on the board. I have many here, but now you can look on this chart of ours so that you can see what are these basic units of electrostatics. And we have said one is quantity. We have the quantity, these are the units. We have the these are the quantity that is to define what are these, and then these are its units. So you can see something like charge. Charge is measured in grains. To concentrate, this thing we shall go with it further. We shall use, there are so many calculations, and I think I've given an assignment on one of the calculations, and there's a lot of, we have to derive formula. So if you see columns, charge is measured in coulombs or something, depends on the pronunciation of where they come from. And we have this one. These are symbols, mostly are Greeks. You know, Greeks are the great philosophers. So these are Greeks. These are Greeks letters. So we have like electric field is measured in newtons per coulomb. This is it.
Yeah.
This is its symbol. We have the electric potential measured in joules. Electric flux measured in newtons per meters over coulombs. Now these are its symbols. So, and capacitance. We know capacitance from the word capacitor. We know capacitance, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you don't know something, you have current. If you don't know something, you can ask as we continue. The technical should remind me how many minutes I'm supposed to, because I was supposed to have hours. And So from there we can try to do something deeper. I know you never prepared well. This topic is quite wide, and I'm trying to prepare something. I want you to write these things like permittivity. These are still those. We are still doing this electrostatic quantity. We have permittivity. This is a measure of how much a resistance is encountered when forming an electric field in a medium. When electric fields pass from one point to another, there is some resistance. Permittivity is when it allows that electric field to pass. That's why when you're seated there and you try to charge on this wood and you touch on this wood, you will not be electrocuted. Why? Because the permittivity of this does not allow electric to pass. But when you touch on a metal thing, it will electrocute you because it allows electric charges to pass through. So the permittivity, that is the permittivity of a material. And the permittivity of a material, these are its symbols. This is the symbol. We have this the symbol, and this is the main symbol, but when it passes on a vacuum, or when the permittivity is a vacuum, we assume there is no space. Its symbol is, we put a zero. So this is where there is no passing. So the symbol of permittivity is this, and it has its standard. So for vacuum, that is the best point. It has its standard, and its standard is 8.854 times 10 to the power negative 12 F per M, farads per meter. That is permittivity. Farad it passes for how much distance. So we have many other like electric charge, electric fields. You have electric fields. You have done electromagnetism somewhere. You know what electric field is. So those are so many terms that we are going to be looking at. So electric field, we know them. We go and revise on that, and then we have things like electric potential energy. Electric potential energy is a system of charged particles. Mr. Stark, bring it down. System of charged particles due to their position in an electric field. It is a system of charged particles due to position of, and then it represents, I don't know. So, formula for this. We have to have formula. The best point is you know the definition and its formula. Because we have to look at quantities and units, we have to know the formula. So, we are saying electric potential energy, electric potential energy, that is blank. Electric potential energy. Electric potential energy is measured in joules. And it has its symbols, which is U, something like U. We have a constant, and we have the quantity where it is passing from one point to another over the distance. The distance is R. Over the distance that is moving from. Where this K, I don't know if you have heard of columns. This K is columns constant. These are columns constants. You know, when you know these things, it will help you to derive other formulas. It will help you to derive other formulas. This columns constant of 8.99, not 9, 8.99 times 10 to the power 9. I think negative 9. meters squared per c squared, where this is the capacitance. So from this quantities of measurements, from this quantity, we can derive so many things. We can derive so many things, and there are so many things we can. But because of time, our lesson will end soon. And before our lesson comes to an end, I have an assignment that you guys should do. I want you guys to go and derive for me. I don't know how to do that assignment. You go and derive. Your assignment is you go and derive for me this formula, so that next time when we meet, you should not be something, because today is the new first day. I want you to derive for me this assignment, this formula, using these electrical quantities and units. You derive that formula. That is an assignment, and it should be corrected before the end of the class. So guys, I don't know if I have not time to recap the class, but I hope you have learned something, and I know today is the one. I will have to end that class there so that we shall continue next time. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.